The Theory of Islam, Episode 1. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I begin in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. God is the creator of all humans, and not just humans, but all living beings, including birds, deer, and more. Every living creature shares a sense of brotherhood among themselves. It can be said that all souls originated from one divine source, and as a result, all human beings are interconnected as brothers, sharing a common purpose and the universal law of humanity. The entirety of humanity is an expression of a single soul, which is why we are all interconnected as brothers and share the same goals in life. I am writing a theory that explains how God created the sky and the earth, what the state of the universe was like in the beginning compared to now. And it also delves into the incidents that occurred while creating certain unique aspects of the universe. So, this theory of Islam is authored by Hazrat Abdul Ghani Sahib Qibla Rahmatullah alayh. May Allah's mercy be upon him. First and foremost, Huzur Qibla says, I want to clarify that the theory I am writing is based on my own perspective and understanding. There may be differences in perception between what I view, write, and what you read. These differences in perception can potentially lead to misunderstandings or conflicts. Therefore, I kindly request that you approach this theory with an open mind and seek clarification if there is anything you find challenging to grasp. I'm here to assist and explain any aspects that may require further clarification. By doing so, I aim to clarify any doubts by providing the correct explanations and resolving any differences in perception that may arise between the act of writing and reading. The reason for this is that I am merely conveying what I have witnessed, rather what Allah has made him witness, and presenting it before you. Delving into the profound thoughts surrounding the creation of the universe, we ponder questions such as how the gap between the earth and the sky came to be, how the space between them was formed, and when these events occurred. We contemplate how this universe evolved into a realm of unparalleled abundance, and how these blessings were infused into the very essence of the universe. To the best of my knowledge, based on what God has shown me and what I have comprehended, I am documenting these insights. This concept resonates across various religions, where it is believed that in the beginning there was nothing but Allah or God. So Allah or God simply uttered to be and it came into existence. Now, an intriguing question arises here. In Islam, it is stated that Allah is light, Nur Allah, ever living, Hayyun, and has no partner, La Sharik. We must carefully consider that when there was nothing except God, to whom did He command to be? And it happened when there was no existence of any other being. If there were no other beings or characters in existence, the idea of issuing a command does not seem applicable. Instead, it appears that everything unfolds on its own. This leads to two possible interpretations. Firstly, if there was nothing else, not even a second being or character, then everything resided within the utterance of God. This suggests that everything that occurred was already within God, and when He commanded, it manifested. This is a profound concept as it implies that everything that transpired originated from the same divine power, which is God. Now, this in turn raises the question of how God can be simultaneously described as light or Nur Allah, even the ever living, Hayyul, the sustainer of all existence, Qayyum, and has no partner, La Sharik. The reason behind this apparent paradox lies in the understanding that the entire universe, including all things classified as lawful, which is halal shay, or forbidden, which is haram shay, physical substances like bricks, stones, and iron, and even the concept of evil, which is shaitania, all exist within the divine power. Secondly, if we believe that God has no partner, or La Sharik, is the only powerful being and is described as light and ever living, Hayyun, never changing, Qayyum, then we must consider that whatever happens is in alignment with God's nature, which is described as light, Nur wala Nur. So, how can things like bricks, stones, iron, humans, and even negative aspects like Satanism and everything else in this universe be made from the same thing described as light or Nur ala Nur? How can solid objects like coagulation and mud be formed from something as ethereal as light?